What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I want to talk for a moment about the brother Mario. Mario is a singer who is very talented from Baltimore. And if you really want to be honest, we can say that Mario was put on by black women. That's who he usually appeals to, okay? And on the other hand, like many other black men before him, his dating preference is not who his fans are. You know, we've seen this a lot. Maxwell had that problem. You know, he caters to all black female audience, but you know, they checked him about that. You know, he has a white woman. Look at Brian McKnight. Okay, we all know what's going on with Brian McKnight now. They hate him and everything like that. But let me kind of get back on Mario. He has a woman. It looks like she's, I don't know if she's half black, half white, or white looking. And, you know, basically he was simping over this lady like, you know, he loves her. He wants to be with her for the rest of his life. All of this, okay? And this is a woman that, you know, he's dealing with. Here's the picture right here, right? This is what happened. This girl right here. She posted him. This is his girl, beautiful lady, right? I don't know what she is. She definitely ain't black. So this sister got into the inbox, right? And she goes, but you like white girls though. He says, I like good energy and who loves me the way that's healthy. Could be black, white, Mexican, alien. I dated an alien before. It was great. So let me just tell you this, right? Nobody's seen this dude with a black woman in a long time, but I'll tell you what this means. A lot of the black men, as they would call it, have jumped off the plantation, right? That's what some brothers say. And what you're seeing right now is a lot of the black men, even though they're from the black community, they love their black moms, they love the black church, they're not loyal to the black women no more. And a lot of black women have a hard time with that. And the reality is that they don't have to degrade black women to do it, because black women always complain about that. Like, you black men, why don't you just go and do what you need to do and leave us alone? We don't care. Well, then you get a black man like Mario who they desire, and they still get upset about the fact that he has a non-black woman, and they handle it with class like he did. The reality is that he's telling you what he wants. Let's read it again. I like good energy and who loves me the way that's healthy. Let me talk about the healthy way a man wants to be loved. First of all, when I growing up in the black America, we deal with that hood stuff, man. The Pookie and Ray Ray love. We deal with the gunshot love. We deal with the, you know, that struggle love. And it gotta have some level of, sometimes, not all the times, but drama. You know, it could go to fisticuffs, yelling, cursing people out. It gotta be dramatic and stuff. That's exciting. It don't have to be just straightforward. You know, you can disagree, but it's just a great relationship. A lot of times, some black people get in relationships like that with people, and they so afraid because they never felt it before, they'll mess it up. Like, whoa, this is different. You mean I ain't got to fight? I ain't got to yell? I ain't got to argue? No, you ain't got to do all that, because relationships ain't supposed to be like that, right? So when these men get, let me say, out of the black community, they are able to get into corporate America, predominantly white universities, and they come across other ladies that are non-black, they start to experience things that are different. And so black men start to say, oh, okay, this is different. This is not what I'm used to. This is, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Is okay, right? I can deal with this. Wow, man, I like this. You know, we're doing different things. We're experiencing different things. The way she treats me is something that's great. I really like this. And you know what? They start to look at it like this is healthy. So then what happens at that point? They're out. It's no more going back to the Baltimore type love. And let me tell you this, I'm not trying to say that Sisters of Baltimore can't love you the way that, you know, that you want to be loved, but I can tell you this. It's hard for a woman to love you in a healthy way if she's never seen it. Not to say that she's damaged or anything like that, but if she never seen it, she don't know. A lot of ladies don't really know how to love a man, you know, love a man. And I will be honest, a lot of us don't know how to love a woman, right? It's true. The black community, man, we're kind of messed up. So we get away from our trauma. We get to a new place and then we see how things are supposed to look, or how we feel like it's supposed to go. And you know what, man? It's crazy. We fall in love with these people. We fall in love with these women, and it's no going back. It's hard to go back. Why do you think these guys go over to the Dominican Republic and these Latin American countries? You know, these guys go over there and risk getting drugged and dying in Colombia. But the culture, the Latino culture for a man or a woman is so strong. You know, how they love, how they treat their men. I mean, most black men, once they get a test of that, they're done, man. They're not coming back here. They're not coming back here, bro. It's stick a fork in it. They're done. Once these dudes get a hold of these sisters, okay, over there, them Afro-Latinos or Latinas, man, do you know there be dudes that be on the damn plane crying? I've heard stories of black men actually crying, real tears, okay, on the plane from Brazil. They can't even communicate with the chick. They're on the plane freaking crying. I can't believe I'm leaving. I want to go back. The DR, they crying at the airport, crying. Why? Because it's love, as they would see it, in a healthy way. Not to say that things don't happen, but you know, hey, when you feel like being a man, and so a lot of these women out here, they don't understand that. So they feel like you don't like black women. Well, you know, why you don't want us? I mean, it's not even that, sisters. I mean, it's really not. I mean, I'm gonna just tell you, I've been living over on the continent. In the last 2 years, I've been in Europe, you know, for like 6 of those years. I've been out for a decade. And when you talk to a Polish lady, and I never have, but you know, I've just, you know, I've seen them in passing. The dudes I know that are in relationships with these women, it's just so much different. In Africa, you know, hey, they're not as romantic as, let me say, the girls in the Dominican Republic or things like that. But it's different. You know, you can't expect these guys to get somewhat of a better experience. And again, I'm not trying to say it's always good to stick with your people in your community, which I always will do. But at the same time, everybody's not gonna be loyal like O'Shea or Dr. Umar to the race. Well, he's a clown, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna just stick with the black. Some of these guys is looking for the best deal, looking for the best situation, and they don't care what color it is. And if they're gonna beat you to the punch, they're gonna beat you to the punch. And I'm sorry, the way that it's looking, a lot of sisters are getting beat to the punch by these different groups of people. Asian, you know, like I said, hey, they can still set you up. And I agree. Look at what happened with Gigi and Gina Mai. But what I'm saying is, they out there swinging the bat. They are out there swinging the bat when it comes to, you know, at least femininity or what you're gonna get. And a lot of sisters get mad when it happens. But guys, you think it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of Celebrity Joint. Put your fire, do this, bell. We're out.